started, I would like to raise the energy of this room. You know, this is a youth conference, and I know you did not come here expecting this to be your traditional conservative conference. So to begin with, I'm going to ask everyone, first of all, to put a big smile on your face, the biggest smile that you can muster. Turn to your right, turn to your left, and shake hands with the people next to you. Without saying a word, no talking. I'm just relying on the smile to get things going. Big smile. 30 seconds of smiling. All right. You see, the energy has changed. We all feel a lot younger, right? Excellencies and friends, my name is Joanne Murphy. Good morning to everyone. It is my privilege to welcome all of you, and particularly to thank all of the wonderful young people who are here with us today. Welcome to the second annual Youth Free Conference in preparation of the 63rd UNDPI Annual NGO Conference that is taking place in August in Melbourne, Australia. Before we get into the program, I would like to introduce you to your packet and the schedule for the day. So please open your packets, and we will very quickly go over what you have in them. You have a schedule for the day, and I'm going to go through that schedule and give you a quick overview. This morning we're going to have comments from two ambassadors that we're very fortunate to have, ambassadors who are permanent representatives at the United Nations. We also have with us the two young ladies who are responsible for planning the entire conference event. We have the Chief of NGO Relations of the United Nations, and we also have the chair of the conference in Melbourne. They are co-chairing the UNDPI Planning Committee for this event. Following the morning comments, we will then have something very special that a friend of mine has contributed to this event. He is in the entertainment industry in the Los Angeles area and has composed a piece of music especially for all of you in honor of your commitment to contribute to achieving the Millennium Development Goals by focusing on global health. Following that, we will have a very brief break, and then the morning panel on global health issues and strategies for achieving the MDGs will take place at that time. The moderator will be Mr. Ramu Davodaran, and we're very lucky to have him here. He's Mr. UN and extremely busy, and we appreciate his giving us of his time. He will be moderating a panel of excellent experts. After that, we will have our keynote address with Dr. Jeffrey Blander from Harvard University, who has extensive field experience, and we're very pleased to have him with us today. During the lunch hour, we would suggest that you leave by this door. There will be 3 or 4 members of the advisory panel who will lead groups of people who would like to go to nearby restaurants. You will get your food, and if it is not raining and you won't get drenched, you will be able to have your lunch outside across the street and be able to do some informal networking with our advisory panel members and among yourselves. We are asking that you return no later than 10 minutes to 2 o'clock so that we can be on schedule. We also appreciate your bringing no food or drink into this room. Then in the afternoon, we are going to start with a very interesting video that was produced by Lisa Russell, and it will be commented by a representative from UNFPA and a young man who is featured in this video. Then we will have the afternoon panel. This panel is on global health and the MDGs, inspiration and motivation for youth action. So in the morning, you're going to get substantive background information. In the afternoon, our young people will be given concrete tools for youth action. And we consider that to be very important. That the panel will be moderated by Dr. Padmini Murthy, who is also an expert in the field of global health, and she will be moderating a panel consisting of individuals who have extensive field experience. Following that, we will have the final component of the program for the day, and that is moving forward. We do not see these efforts as stopping today, but we are here to motivate and inspire you to begin. And so, first of all, you will have a video message from Ashley Schuyler, who is also a friend, a young friend and founder of Africade, who will share with you her example and who will serve to motivate the young people in this room. David Gethingsen, who's been the program coordinator of this entire program, who has worked very closely with me, has done an outstanding young job, also coordinating the Youth Advisory Panel. He is going to take charge of this segment of the program. And we will then be looking at a youth impact statement that will be discussed at that time and suggestions for going forward. Our timekeeper is now telling me that it is my time to stop. So with that portion, I would like to now go into the next part of my introductory comments. As you know, the theme of this year's conference is Advance Global Health, Achieve the Millennium Development Goals. One of the purposes of this Youth Pre-Conference is to heighten the awareness of youth who may not be able to attend the conference in Melbourne. All of you are bright and passionate about helping the world, and we hope to be able to provide you with the information and tools you can use to make that happen. But more importantly, we really want to hear from you, the next generation of world leaders, whose input is so vital to solving the challenges of global health. Some of you may ask why we would focus on global health as opposed to any number of other worthy causes or development goals. I'm going to ask you to allow me to elaborate on that. Throughout human history, the development of civilizations has depended on access to valuable resources, such as minerals for military and industrial might, or gold and precious gems for wealth and prestige. In developed countries today, modern life as we know it cannot function without vast quantities of fossil fuels, including coal, oil, and natural gas. However, one resource has always been more important than all others, and that is human beings themselves. Regardless of whether or not external resources are present, people must be healthy to be productive, and for a tribe, city, or country to develop and to succeed. Therefore, we can definitely conclude that global health is one of the most critical issues in the world today. Promoting global health means much more than just managing diseases. Although finding effective and affordable cures and treatments for diseases is indeed a vital part of our efforts, a permanent solution to the challenges of global health must be a truly comprehensive one. Major progress has been made since the announcement of the Millennium Development Goals, but much more needs to be done. For example, the child mortality rate has decreased by nearly 30% since 1990, but that still leaves us with the annual death of nearly 9 million children under 5. Our work is far from finished. Fortunately, the advancement of global health exists in a positive relationship with the overall achievement of the MDGs. Healthy people are able to achieve greater results in school and the workplace, which in turn elevates them from poverty and helps ensure that following generations continue to be healthy. Likewise, promoting other MDGs, such as gender equality and environmental sustainability, directly contributes to conditions that allow for improved health. Solving the challenges of global health will require cooperation between civil society, governmental and non-governmental organizations, and the private sector. Such partnerships not only increase the overall resources available, but also